My name is Tommy Fiendish, originally from Camden, North London, growing up on our council estate in Chalk Farm. Always drawing, only child as well, so a lot of the time just spent in my room with a load of paper and a pencil. My mum used to get me these rolls of wallpaper. Recommend it, £1.50 for 10 metres. So just to doodle on, I had all this, loads of rolls and rolls of this cheap paper. It's called the Black Swan Raw series, which started out from researching ships. Actually, I wanted to do this project in uni. It was all about weight and power. So I just kept painting the same thing with all these different ideas, changing one element of it each time, until we arrive at this one, which I haven't done a lot more watery stuff on these. They've all been quite solid and neat. So for this one, I chose to go with a really wet brush and do it and leave all the drips in. The other ones have been quite tight. So I'm working with an urban explorer whose Instagram name is London Munches. You should check his work out. It's fantastic photography of these abandoned spaces. So recently I've just spotted some of these other ones of these abandoned chateaus and these staircases on his feed. And I've been looking at some of the other ones from my research that I found on the internet, but it's always much nicer to have original reference material. So I called him up and asked if I could use some of his photos for paintings. He was more than happy to, and this is the second one of that. The other one is again on my Instagram, called Elephant in the Room, which you can see, and this one is the second in the series. I suppose doing the projects and painting all these abandoned spaces and things and coming up with this whole dystopian theme, it gets you excited in certain ways. So I think that's definitely one of the reasons why I've liked it. I've always been into that side of things. For me, to paint the more darker, weirder, twisted stuff is it's more therapeutic, to feel like you're channeling these ideas through your hands onto a page and projecting it into some kind of physical form that you can see in front of you and you can have and you can control, and it's no longer playing on your mind anymore. I don't mind people tagging my work, and I expect it. I think you have to. That's the nature of doing things on the street. Once you walk away from it, it's out of your control. It has happened to me. Some of the pieces I've done for Global have been dubbed, and not that long after they've been done. But I had my comeback for that was to do it in the form of animation. Lastly, wanted to demonstrate some of the other styles that I can do as well. So rather than just the painting with the brushes, I really enjoy doing this style. Just to do these characters is really nice because it's quite free, and once you've got just these nice kind of flowing shapes, you can do nice things with the anatomy and just using very basic shapes. So I was doing things like these, where you just draw the spine in basically, and then you've got our shoulders that come up there, and I start to draw these rib cages, and it's all quite contoured figures. And as long as you've got the bits of the anatomy correct, and as long as it's all in there, so just accentuating certain areas, then you can get really nice flow on your characters. And they come together quite quickly as well, I find. Highlight of the week is, apart from doing a few different pieces, which has been nice, I mean, the live feed, the Instagram live feed, where people have been messaging their questions in and we've been chatting about them and answering them live and just discussing them. It's been, definitely a good little push, because you've got nothing planned, you don't know what's going to come at you, do you? So it's been a nice touch to have that, because I haven't had that before really. It's given me a definite push to get a few things made and finished, and given me a chance to do some things that I've been planning to do, and to get it documented, because a lot of the time either don't have time or it's too much for me to try and set cameras up and paint and do various other things, because it distracts you, because I'm always checking the camera. Is that run out of battery? You know, is it moved? You know, all these other things. So it's nice to not have to worry about that side of it and just have someone do that for you and just be able to focus on the painting alone.